the importance of melanin. Now, if you know anything about melanin, if you don't, when you look up in the universe at night, that black matter that you see, in science books, they like to call it dark matter. They don't say black melanin or dark energy. It's melanin. Same thing right here. As you can see, this melanin within me, this is the same exact substance that's in the universe. Melanin is the only substance that is indestructible, and you cannot make it on Earth in a laboratory. This is why black people are coming up missing, or they take the placenta, I believe it's called, correct me if I'm wrong, after the black female gives birth, because that contains melanin and they're selling it. You got white people now injecting themselves with melanin. Melanin is the highest paid for substance on Earth. It costs more than gold, silver, copper. Look it up. Now, melanin is condensed sunlight. For example, like when you take water vapors, it goes from gas, liquid, solid. Water vapors, then it goes to a solid. It's condensing. It goes to a liquid until it's solidified. Ice. Melanin is solidified or condensed sunlight. Not artificial lights in your house. Not light from a light bulb. Pure sunlight from the universe. When you take that light and you condense it, and you basically slow down the molecules until it becomes a solid, it creates melanin. Black people, our bodies are literally a condensed mini sun. This is why Egyptians call themselves children of the sun. Now, with that being said, light has a consciousness and intelligence. This is a scientific fact. Study quantum physics. This is a fact. Now, light has intelligence. It interacts with plants, animals. It lets them know what they shouldn't do at certain time points and events at certain seasons of the year. Light actually has intelligence. Now, and I can go deeper into that, but I'm not. So now, black people, about melanin, it not only stores and transfers energy, but it also can convert energy into another form. Like, for example, melanin can take a light wave or a wave of light and convert it into a wave of sound. No other substance in the universe can do this. And melanin is right here in your flesh. Black people, you not only take in information through your five senses, being taste, touch, sight, sound, smell, you take it in through your skin. So when we listen to music, the sound waves don't just come into the ear and hit the bone. It hits the skin. We actually take in all spectrums of light or vibrations as the sun, because we are the sun. The blacker you are, the stronger or more of the electromagnetic spectrum or the 7 levels of radiation from the sun you can take in. Go type it in on Google, electromagnetic spectrum of the sun, and see all the levels, starting from the radio wave and ending with the alpha particles, which is just pure light. The sun gives off pure photons, as you call it, which is just pure energy. Boom. If you're not of African descent, you are 96% human being only and 4% Neanderthal. Look it up. Scientific fact. Only African people or people of African descent or lineage are 100% human beings. This is a scientific genetic fact. Look it up. Now, whoa, where does the difference come in? Because black people, we are the true human beings. We are a true human species. All other races, as you want to call it, have a lineage of Neanderthal, being genetic defects. Now, before I go into the Neanderthal, I'll break down where white people come from. Now, before you think I'm freestyling, go get the Nation of Islam. And no, I'm not Muslim, but go get the Nation of Islam newspaper from May 28th, 2013. And it states that the Australian Research Center for Ancient DNA confirms that the white gene is no more than 6,500 years old. Now, I'm telling you, Pharaoh, 22 years of age, African guy, is telling you that white people have not been on this planet for more than 6,101 years from today. Correct me if I'm wrong, but to my understanding, I'm right. Now, do the personal research. So, along with the backing of the Ancient Research Center of DNA, which I do not work at, it just so happens to be compatible with my findings and understandings. If you take 2013 and you go back 6,500 years from that, it takes you to 4,487 BC. I'm saying that white people started being genetically manufactured in the year 4686 BC, and it was a 600-year process which was completed in the year 4086 BC, because remember, BC goes down. It climbs down as you go more into the future of time, dealing with that time period. Now, with that being said, example, the sun gives white people cancer. Black people, once again, we are condensed sunlight. Our body emits the same exact radiation as the sun. You can look it up. Now, what makes your body or melanin activate is intelligence and consciousness. This is why white people go so hard to lie to you and keep you dumbed down and teach you Western civilization and indoctrinate you with things like Christianity, so that you're not using your pineal gland or any hemispheres of your brain or your chakras, your temple, which harvests your soul, is not activated. So literally the radiation of the sun is not being emitted. A white person can literally catch cancer from a black person who is conscious, because our bodies emit the same radiation as the sun, because we are just a condensed form of sunlight. Now, with that being said, this is why when you walk into a room full of white people and you're conscious, somebody like me, I don't have to say anything. I could just walk into a grocery store and a group of white people will automatically feel uncomfortable, because I'm emitting a certain level of radiation, which is actually killing them on a substance level. So a white person for too long cannot even physically survive around an intelligent black person. It's literally detrimental to them genetically and biologically. So this is why white people go so hard to dumb you down. This is why they go hard with rap music and BET to keep your brain never activated. This is why white people love being around girls who conform and submit to their lies, because it's a survival tactic, literally.